Well, hi, Sarah.
Hello.
Welcome back to the show. Excited to be here?
Sure.
Hey folks, I'm Ryan Shanahan. Welcome back to Rexport Education. Today's on-the-spot episode is doing another product review, the ordinary niacinamide with zinc. You've probably been seeing a lot of this around, especially on social media. They seem to bombard ads on Facebook and other such places.
Instagram.
Yeah. See quite a lot, right? That's actually what got my attention. And on this show, I'm always intrigued with products that have big promises, right? And look really exciting, or they make it look really interesting. And I'm usually pretty I'm pretty cautious about things, right? But yeah, when something like this comes up and the claims that it makes, I feel I have to give it a try, not because I'm looking for any kind of benefit for myself, but just because the skeptic in me is like, there's no way, right? Because that doesn't make sense, right? And anyway, this is kind of one of those products. I've seen a lot of reviews and I've read a ton about this product, and it's hard to find anything negative. Okay, so I'm going to be a little negative. Right? I'm going to play devil's advocate for the sake of the discussion, because this is one of those products that I feel could use a little bit more discussion. For one, this is an example. There's a lot of reviews out there who claim to quote all of the different scientific research that's been done on the product. I couldn't actually find where those, like they would reference them, but they never cited those sources, so I could never find where they were actually getting that information from. I'm sure, yeah, there has been studies done, obviously, but people tend to say that there's a lot of research out there without actually referencing the research, and that's a problem as well. Let's see, does the baby want some attention? I think she wants to join us. You feeling left out, Squish? Come here, girl.
There we go.
Here's a good puppy. Here's a good girl. So let's talk about it. We got this over a month ago. A single bottle. This is about a $6 buy. So that right off, you can be like, well, that's not bad price at all. Very easy to purchase and to give a try. And so why not give it a try, right? I think that's actually probably the biggest selling point, why it's so popular, is because it's so available to so many people. But we decided to give it a try. And what were some of the things that you were hoping for, looking at improving with this product?
Taking down some of my acne scars so I wouldn't have to wear as much makeup. And then really controlling my oily skin, because I've had that problem since I was a kid. So.
Okay, yeah, like a lot of us, right? What were the effects? How'd that work out for you?
Honestly, I didn't see much difference.
Yeah.
It was not all that impressive. I will say my skin did feel like soft baby's bottom, but that's about it.
Okay, so it softened the skin a bit. How long have you been using it, and how often?
Morning and night for about a month now. So.
Okay, so twice a day for about a month, really? Yeah, pretty consistent with that, or did you forget a few times?
I forgot maybe once or twice, but.
Oh, okay, so you were really consistent. All right, so and you probably not much of a difference, huh? Any scarring difference that you noticed? Now this is interesting, because the commercial that often comes up on this, I've done a capture on it, and I'm going to put that right up here so you can see it. We're going to watch it with you right now. And we're going to react to it. Here we go. So this is a 23-year-old male, post-acne and scarring. Niacinamide is a distillate developed to reconstruct broken down skin tissue and heal persistent acne.
Time lapse seems promising.
That looks really impressive, right? I mean, he had some pretty significant scarring, and now the skin is perfectly smooth. Not only that, his pores are really small.
Yeah.
Because that was a pretty close-up view. Impressive video.
Yeah.
Impressive looking commercial. That definitely got my attention. But then you have to ask the question, well, what is niacinamide? And when it tells you right there, and it's easy to look up, they call it niacinamide. That's a long title for niacin. Niacin is a vitamin. It's B3 actually. So yeah, just B3. You find that in sports drinks, energy drinks, B3, B6, B12.
Pretty common.
Pretty common, yeah. So it's an essential vitamin, and yeah, it does help with skin, but let's look into it a little bit further. So here's an article I found from glamourmagazine.co.uk, and they go into pretty heavily some of the benefits of this. For one, oil regulation and spot zapping. What does that mean? It says niacinamide has been shown to regulate oil secretion, making it very useful for oily and combination type skins. How do you feel about that?
Yeah, not gonna lie, it didn't work very much.
Yeah.
In that way. Mm-hmm.
I read another article that was talking about how this particular person from Australia was using it regularly, and yeah, it didn't have any really effect on her oily skin, and that it actually wasn't good on combination skin either. That's interesting. So we do have some retractions out there. They are harder to find though than you'd think. You can find them, but I was specifically looking for retractions on these kinds of statements, and they were harder to find. Let's go into a little bit further. Barrier function. Niacinamide has been shown to strengthen the skin barrier function, making it especially beneficial for skin prone to dehydration. An improved barrier prevents transepidermal water loss as well as environmental damage. Essentially, a strong skin barrier will keep the good stuff like moisture in and the bad stuff like pollution out. Okay.
I feel like I'm trying to treat my face like a Prius.
Really? Okay. Well, here's the thing I bring up with that. If you do have dry skin, there's usually a couple of reasons for that, and there are a couple of more relevant treatments than simply putting on a skincare product, because moisturizers like hand lotions and such are actually prone to causing more dryness of skin, right? Because what's happening is your body's reacting to what's on it. So it says, oh, I have too much moisture, I'm going to stop producing these oils then. And so then you become dependent upon those lotions. So you have to be careful with what kind of lotions you're buying so that doesn't happen. The same thing is true for your face. The skin, of course, is a natural barrier, right? It's made up, the outer layer, of a bunch of dead cells, for one. If the skin so easily let things in and out, it wouldn't be doing its job very well. We'd be all in a lot of trouble. We'd have viruses and bacteria easily entering our bodies through our skin, and we'd have all different kinds of things, not just bad stuff, but good stuff too, leaking out of our bodies all the time. So our skin is meant to be a barrier to prevent things from getting in and to prevent things from getting out already. That said, having a liquid substance like these vitamins and zinc on your face, on your skin, is not harmful to the skin. It's not going to do anything to it, and that's one of the benefits that's often cited about this product, is that it is so mild. You can use it with all different kinds of treatments. It's found in many different other skincare products, particularly from Korea. That seemed to come up a lot in my research for some reason. people in the Asian culture seem to like niacinamide a lot. And again, that's another thing to bring up, is that these cultural fads from other countries that sound exotic make the product sound better for us to use. We're more excited about using it because, oh, you know, Asian, oh, they know what they're doing. If you looked at China recently, I don't know if anybody's looked at China recently, but they don't know what they're doing. Let's get into another one here. Aging. Niacinamide increases cellular energy, improving cellular turnover. I think I already mentioned the outer layer of your skin where this treatment is going on is dead skin. So what kind of cellular energy are we talking about? It's dead cells. They're dead. So there's no energy there to be enhanced. Of course, this is a glamour magazine, so of course they're writing to their audience base. They're trying to get them excited about this product, and they're using these terms. But again, you apply a little bit of reasoning, you go, wait a minute, where is this claim actually coming from? Is this backed up by anything? Let me see the science.
Everyone wants to hear the anti-aging new magic fade.
Right, yeah. And surely having a more moist looking skin does reduce the appearance of aging, the look of aging, right? And this product certainly does that, wouldn't you say? Mm-hmm. What is that like? Tell me about that.
Well, it was different having, it didn't really make my face any more oily, it just made it a lot more shiny.
Yeah, so it makes you glossy, right?
Yeah, that's a nice way to put it.
Yeah. How does it feel when you like rub your
It feels
skin?
like if any of you played in gelatin as a kid, like I did, it feels like that on your face, like school glue. You know, the thin layer you put on your fingers, and it's kind of hard to move. That's kind of what it felt like on my face.
Yeah. It's kind of like a squeaky.
Yeah, I did notice that when I just had it on my face, just the niacin. Whenever it dry around my hairline, it looked like I was sunburned and my skin was peeling from that.
But it was just the product, huh? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Well, I've been using it too. The benefits that I was hoping for was a reduction in pores, because I often have some issues around my nose with a bit of congestion in those pores. I wanted to reduce the size of those pores, reduce the look of them, and to make them look a little healthier. And no, it didn't help. I've had pretty much the same exact kind of cycle. So a good rule of thumb to go by is, if a product is claiming to be so mild and so unreactive with other things and so gentle on you that you can use it with anything and it's not going to cause any negative effects, it probably also isn't doing much good either, because it's so mild that it couldn't possibly do any harm. Probably isn't doing much good either. Putting vitamins on dead skin cells isn't going to harm you, and it is only $6. And combined with other more effective treatments for whatever skin condition you have, probably fine. Yeah, there's a lot of recommendations that say you can use it with other skin treatments, and for the price, not too bad. But if you're actually looking for things like hyperpigmentation reduction, scarring reduction, you'll have to look at other things. I've heard chemical peels over time. I want to say.
This might actually be a nice follow-up to any chemical peels, because I know those are pretty harsh on the skin, and since that's so light, it might be like a gentle moisturizer.
Right. Now that actually makes sense. Yeah, if you're going to expose more of the underlayer of your skin through chemical peeling, this would probably help with any of the inflammation that might result from that. That actually makes sense. Well, thanks for sticking around all this time and checking out this product review. I hope you'll leave a like and subscribe and comment below your experiences with this product, or any others that you think are a better product to use than this, or a combination. Thanks for watching. See you next time.